This is a video about badminton doubles, how to score and how to rotate properly. But first, a couple basic rules. A match is the best of 3 games. Games go to 21 points, but you must win by 2. If no one is winning by 2 at 29-29, 30 points is the end of the game. We don't go beyond 30 points. Every serve and rally leads to a point. This is also called rally scoring. So every time the bird is put into play, it leads to a point. And if there's a second game or a third game, the winning team keeps serving in the next game. Another thing to remember is that you always serve diagonally across the court. So in other words, you would serve from the upper right box to the lower right box and vice versa, or you would serve this way. Now let's talk about odd versus even courts. You may hear this when it comes to serving. So when you're facing the net on your side, the service box to the right is called the even court. And if you're facing the net, the one to the left is called the odd court. The service boxes in doubles are different than singles. They are the shorter, fatter box. So here's the double service box on the left side on the odd court. There's one there, even court on the right side, odd court, even court. Okay, those are the service boxes in doubles. So if someone is serving from the right to the left, on the even court it would look like this. From the box in the upper right, that's where the server must stand. And the server is trying to put the shuttle into the box in the lower left where the receiver is standing. And the receiver must also stand within that box. On the odd court, it would look like this. The boundary lines after the serve, so once the bird is in play and you're having a rally, the boundary lines in doubles are the outermost lines, like so, surrounded by blue. Okay, let's play a game. So we have 2 teams. We have the white team on the right and the blue team on the left. Now, this is the golden rule you need to remember. You're only going to rotate when your team is serving and your team wins the rally. Those 2 things have to take place for you to rotate. Otherwise, you stay put. Okay, here we are. Now, who's going to serve? A lot of ways to do it. We're going to keep it simple. We hit the birdie up in the air to see where it lands. And it's pointing toward the white team, so white is going to serve. Score is 0-0. Now 0 is an even number, so that means the white team is going to serve from their even court to the even court on the blue side. Okay, remember even is this way, odd is this way. So here we go. A is going to serve from the even court to the even court on the other side to the blue A. Okay, so A puts the bird in play. They have a rally. Blue team wins. Now, remember, rally scoring means that every time the bird is in play, a point is scored. So blue team won. Blue's got 1. What happens to the serve? Does anyone rotate? No, they do not, because these 2 things did not happen. The white team was serving, but they did not win the rally. So they do not rotate, nor does the blue team. What happens is the serve goes over to the blue team. And who's going to serve on blue? Well, let's look at the score. The blue team has 1. That's an odd score. So the person standing on the odd side, in this case it's the blue B, is going to go ahead and serve to the odd court on the white team. Okay, so blue puts it in play. We have a rally. They score another point. What's going to happen now? Should they rotate? Well, let's see. Those 2 things were true. They were serving blue, and blue won the rally. Blue is going to rotate now. Okay, so B went to the bottom of my screen here in the odd court and continues to serve. So B keeps serving. As long as B scores, B will keep serving. They have a rally. This time white wins. What happens? No rotation. But the serve is going to go over to the white team. Who's going to serve? Well, let's see. White has an odd score. So who's standing in the odd box? White B. So white is going to go ahead and serve. Puts the bird in play. They score a point. All right. Now, white is going to have to rotate because white was serving. White scored the point. White is going to rotate. So B white is going to go to the top box now and continue serving. Now B is serving in the even court, puts the bird in play. We have a rally. Blue wins. No rotation, but the serve is going to go over to the blue team. Blue has an odd number, so the person standing in the odd court is going to serve. That is blue A. That's the odd court. A serves, puts the bird in play, scores another point. Okay, they were serving blue, and blue scored a point. Blue is going to rotate, so A is going to flip-flop with B on the blue side. White didn't do anything, okay? Just the serving team rotates in this case. Okay, A continues serving, this time in the even court. They lose the rally. They lose a point. White gets a point. White also is going to get the serve. White has an odd score, so who's going to serve on white? A. A white is standing in the odd box. Go ahead and serve. They win a point, so they were serving. They won the rally. White's got to rotate. Watch A move up to the top. Continue serving, and so on. So the game will continue like that until someone reaches 21 and is winning by 2. Okay, a couple of things to keep in mind. Remember your even and odd court. So if you're facing the net, the box to the right is even. The box to your left is the odd court. Remember the golden rule. Rotate only when you're serving and your team wins the rally. And those are the basic rules and how to rotate in badminton doubles.